Good evening, Internet. Welcome back to another night of strange and scary games. I'm Alm, that's Aldous, and tonight we're going to be playing through Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. This is Fatal Frame 4, I believe. This is the latest in our game. This is the latest in our survival horror marathon. There we go. All three ghosts are barely visible. That feels right. This game is a work of fiction. Any similarities to actual events, whatever. Bye.
Madoka, なんか思い出せた？ずいぶん前のことだし。私たち5人が映っていたのは確かにこの建物ね。ねえ美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの？そう、私たちを見てしまった。次は私たちの番だ。神隠しにあった5人が順番に。やめてよ。そういえばこの感じ。どこに連れて行くの？連れて行かないで。美咲。
Prelude, Blossoming, Madoka Tsukimori. Walking, looking around, basic. Objectives may update as you progress through the game. You can count your current objectives from the menu screen, so if you're ever unsure of what to do next, give it a look. Photos lie scattered on top of the cabinet and in the drawer. Photos have faded and are no longer recognizable. Do we have a map? We do. Okay, cool. How do we run? There we go. That is our run? Really? Don't like that. Guess not. I'm playing through the Maiden of Blackwater on my own time. Old screen doors are piled up. They look broken and usable. We don't have a camera. Masaki. I watched Sinnoh Beats play a little bit of it. Hold left trigger to run. While running, the camera will automatically follow behind you. Use left stick or right stick to perform a quick turn and face the opposite direction. There we go. I had watched Sinnoh Beats play Maiden of Blackwater a little bit, and he said that it wasn't a very fun, like, stream game. So I didn't want to record it for YouTube, and it'd be really, like, boring. And I see where he's coming from. It's like it got the mission system, so some missions are just like nothing, and some missions are like 2 hours. I've previously played... Is that Misaki's flashlight on the floor? I've previously played Fatal Frame 1 and 2. This flashlight. We've never played this one before. Flashlight illuminates dark areas and helps you investigate your surroundings. Use right stick to shine the flashlight in the same direction as the camera. No, it's not Misaki's. She's...
Misaki?
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 Misaki? I've got to find Misaki. Must be locked from the inside. Misaki? Second floor nurse station. The key must be there. Are all of these doors locked? Yep. Why do we moonwalk sometimes? I suppose I should be using the quick turn. So the Maiden of Blackwater is made in the Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball engine, and it's really obvious, and it's really distracting. Who's there? I don't know if this is made in the same engine. I know that this is a remaster or a remake. It doesn't seem super distracting yet. Oh, that's an elevator. I see. One section of the wall is separated from the rest. Doesn't budge when pushed. Can't go upstairs. I heard a door. How are you all doing? I don't know when you're watching this, but it is a election week here. And I'm very angry. Girlfriend and I were talking about getting our passports and moving somewhere overseas. I still want to go to Japan, but she said she would feel isolated there, so we're looking at some place either in Canada or Europe, probably. What is that? Can I do picture mode? No, it doesn't look like it. Why the filter? Go back to your room. Control room, summer's end. Curtains part to reveal the room's interior, but it's too dark to make anything out clearly. There's no one here. You can examine the various objects found in your environment. Objects that can be examined will glimmer when you shine your flashlight over them. It's kind of cool. There we go. If an object shines after you pass your light over it, you can reach out with your hand to examine it. Stand next to the object, and the B icon will be displayed in the corner of the screen. Press and hold B to reach out your hand. Examine the object. To stop reaching out for the object, let go of B. So this is going to be where the ghost hands try to grab us. Something is written on the paper. I put the key to the museum on top of my desk. There are a lot of irreplaceable objects in the museum, so please take care to keep the door locked at all times. Old patient records and files are scattered over the counter. Metal rack has collapsed, strewing files and cardboard boxes over the floor. Door is blocked by piles of objects and can't be opened. Found a small ivy pattern key with museum engraved on it. This is the key for the room Misaki went into. Press X to open the menu screen. From here you can view the map, use items, and view records of the information you've collected so far. You can also press the menu while playing to open the map screen directly. Yeah, I found that one out. All right, head back down. Is that a save spot? Is that what that's telling me? Do I need to save? So far you haven't even given me a camera, so... This music. Can you run a little faster, please? That music. Can't remember. I don't want to remember. I have to get out of here. I have to find Misaki. It says the safe spot is like right here, but I don't see anything over here. Use the key. Why did her face do that? Misaki? The name Kunihiko Aso is written on it. Those with spiritual potential can see shadows, forms invisible to the average person, souls of the dead, vestiges of thoughts left behind in a place. My camera obscura was created to capture these clues to the spirit world, and I now have the chance to improve its capabilities even further. In the course of my research here, I've discovered that the materials used in mask making on Rogetsu Isle can improve the camera obscura's ability to capture those shadowy forms on film. I have also come to believe that the camera obscura holds a power greater than even I had ever expected. This is the power of the camera obscura to affect the shadows when photographing them. It is something like the exorcism that those with spiritual potential refer to. It is my experiments on this island that have brought me to this bold conviction. I have decided to donate a camera obscura to the owner of the hotel. I did not explain why I was donating it, but I cannot help but feel there will come a day when this island will need the power of the camera obscura. I only hope that I am wrong and that such day will never come. An old camera. This must be Professor Aso's camera obscura. This camera. Camera obscura is a special camera with the power to view and seal away the inconceivable. When a wraith appears, you can seal it away by taking photos of it with the camera obscura. Taking photos. Press Y to take out the camera obscura. While holding the camera, press right trigger to take a photo. Press and hold left trigger while aiming the camera at a ghost to lock onto the ghost and keep the camera aimed at it automatically. There she is. It's gone? Was that a person? I have to get out of this place. Is there anything else in here? I guess not. Can I go through this door with the face on it? Guess not. That doesn't seem fair. I'm outnumbered. Blossoming, clear the prelude. Defeated in a cutscene. We got SketchFab. Yes, I would like to save my game. Does it save between chapters? Is it one of those things where you can only save? No one remembers something. Does that mean it never happened? I have no memory of my childhood. The island I grew up on. The house where I lived. My father. I can't remember anything about what happened before we all disappeared. Neither can the other 4 girls who were found with me. Only one faint memory remains. A melody. The memory ends there. Always incomplete. What does this memory mean? That is Rogetsu Isle. Two of my friends, Marie and Tomoe, fatal frame, were recently found dead. They were among the 5 of us who disappeared all those years ago. The other 2 girls, Madoka and Misaki, went to Rogetsu Isle and never came back. Ruka, you must never go back to that island. Mother, some things are best left unknown. But there are some things I can't just leave unknown. I want to find the truth about what happened to us that day. I want to know what lies beyond my lost memories. The summoning, Ruka Minazuki. This is a different area. Press RB and X to start snap mode. If you find an interesting location, try and take a picture. That's what I was trying to do earlier. Okay, I promise I'm not a perv. Yeah, there is a little bit of jiggle. I remember. A photo. I know this place somehow. It doesn't seem as bad as a pin holder and a bell are positioned on the reception counter. Bell's plating has come off and it no longer rings. It doesn't seem as bad as Maiden of the Blackwater. But I do think that this is the same engine. Tall grandfather clock. Instead of numerals, the face shows phases of the moon. Where do we want to go? How do you run? Why do they run like this? You can save the game by pressing B in front of one of the yellow lanterns found in different locations throughout the game. Lanterns also allow you to manage photo albums, change options, and use points for trade items. Please note that the game can also be saved at the end of every chapter. Game will save automatically when you go near a glowing lantern. A message will appear on screen when the game is saving. To prevent your save data from corrupting, please do not turn the console off when the message is displayed. Alright. You're locked. It's locked. It's bread. We going upstairs? Is this the grate? I think this is where we were before. Folding gate blocks access to the landing. There's a note stuck in between the bars. Scrap of paper with writing on it. It looks like Madoka's handwriting. A dull pain has laid heavy in my heart ever since I laid eyes on Rogetsu Isle looming ahead of us. Why does the mere sight of the island make it so difficult for me to breathe when I don't remember anything about the time I spent there? Misaki could be right. There might just be something there. When she suddenly told me she was going to Rogetsu Isle, I followed her out of concern. Misaki was so determined to come here, it was frightening. She still won't tell me what this is all about. The island is getting closer now. Misaki is looking at it coldly, as though her gaze were the only thing pinning it to the horizon, the only thing keeping it from slipping away into the night. With Marie and Tomoe already gone, I couldn't bear to lose Misaki as well. This is part of Madoka's journal. Madoka? Chase Madoka Tsukimori. So this is the museum. Aso Museum. Madoka might be in this room. Find Madoka Tsukimori. There's a camera on the floor. Can I have that, please? There are some newspaper clippings of articles about the mass disappearances on the island. Islanders found dead. At approximately 4:30 p.m. yesterday, the captain of Oboro Maru, docked at Rogetsu Isle, reported the deaths of multiple Rogetsu Islanders. All of the bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, leading the police to fear an outbreak of some kind of infectious disease. No survivors found. The police plan to continue the search for those islanders, whose whereabouts have yet to be determined, while recovering the bodies. Despite everyone on the island being either missing or dead, there were no signs of any conflict or foul play. Faced with nothing to go on but the sudden disappearance of the island's population without any evidence of natural disasters, the police remain baffled by this bizarre incident. Professor Aso's notes. There was once a great disaster on this island which almost destroyed it and caused Rogetsu Isle to become feared as a place close to the underworld. However, it has recovered from that disaster and is no longer closed off to people from outside the Rogetsu Islands. As an outsider, I had anticipated resistance to my visitation. To my surprise, the chief welcomed me gladly to the island, seemingly in the hope that I would help introduce its native culture, such as the Kagura festival and traditional Rogetsu engravings and craftsmanship to the outside world. I came to Rogetsu Isle to look for materials for my camera obscura because of the unique indigenous culture, the folklore of which is based upon the moon. In that folklore, the sun represents the outer form of things and the moon the inner. The moon therefore represents memory, personality, and the soul. Believing that the soul is still connected to the underworld after the body dies, they say that the moon is a symbol of that world, as well as a gateway into it. They have a Kagura festival where the souls of the dead return to this world. The most important element of that festival is the mask worn by the participants. The mask worn by the maiden during the Kagura is the point of contact between the living world and the world of the dead, the underworld, represented by the moon. A mask that connects to the underworld. There are many kinds of masks on this island, and I hope to greatly advance my paranormal research by investigating them all. Don't grab me, don't grab me. An old camera. This must be Professor Aso's camera obscura. There's a note under the camera. It looks like Madoka's handwriting. Misaki and I are making our way towards Rogetsu Hall. The dizziness I felt on the way here has only got worse since we arrived on Rogetsu Isle. The air here is deathly still. It feels so hard to breathe. There's something about the smell of this place. I've had memories rekindled by certain smells and music before, like when I heard the tune Ruka wrote. I remembered things, but not clearly. Sensations of textures, bursts of pain, vague things that I can't be expressed in words. But this time it's different. I feel a dark mass rising up inside my body. It's going to penetrate my head. Not a good enough excuse to use the word penetrate. We should have waited for Ruka. The filament shown at the type center of the screen indicates supernatural presence. Turns red in the presence of wraiths and yellow if the ghosts are specters. When other forces are present, it turns blue instead. Item filament. The item filament shown in the lower right corner of the screen glows blue when you are near an item or something that can be examined. Hello? Don't grab me, don't grab me. Got 3 blue spirit stones. Blue spirit stones can be used to upgrade the basic abilities of your camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight. Select camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight from the menu screen, then enhancements, and choose the ability you want to upgrade. Anything else in here? What is happening? Is that just a glitch, or is there actually something here? Will you stop moonwalking? Ah. It's an old newspaper article about Professor Asso's visit to this building. It must be from the time this museum was established. Mainland scientist Professor Kunihiko Asso has arrived on Rogetsu Isle. The professor, having a deep knowledge of folklore studies, wishes to study the legends and traditions of our island. He will also be present to observe the Rogetsu Kagura to be held tomorrow. Hopefully this will lead to many more visitors coming to us from the mainland. Also, it has been announced that the room where the professor is staying at Rogetsu Hall will be made into a museum in his honor. Locked? Why won't the door open? It's not even locked. Camera obscura seems to be reacting. Maybe if I take a photo of the door with it. You'll see a hazy field appear on some objects and places in the game. Use the camera obscura to take a photo of this energy field, and things will appear in the photo that will give you hints on how to progress the story. Do I have to... I can't change the angle of it. No. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. Do I need to be further away? Do I need to be closer? Maybe a different angle? I can't lock onto it. It seems like that would be the... Something has appeared in the photo. It shows 5 masks hanging on the wall. Alright, find the 5 masks from the photo. Hello, nurse. Quick look. With the camera obscura equipped, press RS while holding LS to quickly look around. What? gone. What was that? It looked like a nurse, but... Is this the power of the camera obscura? There's 3 masks. There's something on the floor. Got another spirit stone. 3 masks. 3 masks. You can go this way. Three masks. Got it. You might come across specters during your exploration. If you succeed in taking a picture of them, they'll be added to the ghost list. You'll also be able to trade any photo points you obtain for items at save points. I like it. I think I see the 5 masks on the wall back there. So did they like redo the character models? Here it is. Herbal medicine. Use on an item screen to restore your health meter. More herbs. Man in kitchen. Did they do the character models in the new engine and then... There's a piece of paper on top of the piano. Looks like Madoka's handwriting. I need to write something. Doesn't matter what. Gotta keep writing or I'll disappear. If I stop writing, I lose it all. Gotta keep writing. It's no good. I don't know. It's all over. It's getting closer. Melting. Mom, help me. Help. Stop it. Stop it, all of you. Stop shaking me. Like I'm a toy. Got the blast lens. Lenses can be equipped on the camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight and have a variety of effect on ghosts. Select camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight from menu screen, then lenses to equip different lenses. During a battle, you can press X to use an upgrade lens if you have enough spirit points, shown in the lower left for the corner of the screen. You can change the currently equipped lens with up and down on the D-pad. Nurse who misplaced key. Hi there. Hello, nurse. So I think that these are older textures for like the walls and stuff. Don't grab me, don't grab me. It's a small key with an engraved wooden tablet attached. All right, that goes for the other area. There's a plaque with something written on it underneath the key. Procedure for opening second floor entrance hall gate. Activate the switch on the panel in the storeroom under the entrance hall stairs. Ensure the numbers total up to 13. The gate must not be opened without permission from the nurse station. Where am I? There we go. So I think that they did the character models in like the new engine, and then they kept the old textures from the old game and then just upscaled them. Got 5 blue spirit stones. The wall is lined with masks like the ones that appeared in the photo. Wait, is one of the masks missing? Give me that. Boy wearing mask. Come on. Man in courtyard. Here I am. Haha. So the reticle turns blue whenever it's good to take a picture. Can I upgrade any of my stuff? A note that reveals the location of the Hozuki dolls in the ghost list. Costumes. Accessories. Okay. I think that one is a winner. Can we do that one? No, I'm not going to do that one. All right. Let's do this. Use the key. Use the panel to open the second floor gate. Is that a mummy? Panel has several numbered switches on it. 24. Why do these all go up? Light on the panel lit up. Something has been switched on. Search the second floor for the mask. Where is it? It says there's an item. There it is. Don't grab me. Got scared by my shadow. It's a clipping of a newspaper article about the mass disappearances on the island. Rugetsu investigation stalls. 2 weeks into the investigation, there is still no sign of the missing Rugetsu Islanders. Investigators have expressed fears that this case will be closed on this mass disappearance incident due to a complete lack of leads to follow. Many bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, expressions of redacted, leading investigators to suspect a connection between the appearance of these bodies and their cause of death. While that cause has yet to be determined, the possibility of an outbreak of infectious disease has apparently been ruled out. That was good. I like that one. Hello? Hello, hello? Give it back. Give it back. All right. Where am I going to now? There. Found a pamphlet. The Rugetsu Kagura is by far the most important traditional festival on Rugetsu Isle. It is held only once every 10 years. The highlight of the festival is the Kagura itself, taking place in the temple of the Lunar Eclipse. A maiden known as the Vessel and 5 girls known as Organs perform a sacred dance. Don't like that. Why not use the Kagura as a chance to visit Rugetsu Isle and experience its rich history? Got herbal medicine. Nurse with patient. Where? In here? Nurses' uniforms and other items are scattered inside the display case. It says there's something over here, but I don't see anything over here. Welcome back. Woman greeting Ruka. Wait, just thought of something. So the blue lights up. Is there something I can take a picture of in here? Guess not. It was worth a shot. Well, I had an idea. Don't look at the face. If you look at the face, you lose it all. Can't see my face. Can't see my face. Just like the other two. Boy disappearing into room. There it is. Sacred Water. The room is full of all kinds of strange things taken from around the building. There's a diary here covered in doodles. April 6th, rainy day. I found another thing to do to keep for myself today. It's mass from the dinner hall. They always take me away when I'm not looking. They know I don't like it. I have to get the pieces back again. I put the mask I found today under the bed so no one can find it. No one will take it from me this time. If they do, I'll get them. Fatal frame. When the Wraith attacks you, you have a chance of capturing a fatal frame. If you time it correctly, you'll take the fatal frame, which grants bonus effects. Fatal frames stun the enemy and inflict a huge amount of damage. While the enemy is stunned, you can string together multiple fatal frames into a combo. If you equip the alarm upgrade, the fatal frame icon at the top of the screen will start flashing to let you know and to snap the picture. That wasn't it. Come on. Shutter chance. I don't know where this attack is. There we go. Can I... Okay, I can't touch him. Oh. I thought he was dead. What the hell? Come on. Got him. Got him. Child's diary. This isn't right. Someone took it. If I don't hurry, I'll start disappearing. Who did it? Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Disappearing. Give it back. There's an old mask under the bed. Don't grab me. Looks like the mask's in the dining hall. It could be the missing one. Got type 14 film. Different film types have different levels of effectiveness. The more powerful the film, the more damage ghosts take when having their photos taken. Select Camera Obscura from the menu screen, then Film to select different types of film. You can also do this during gameplay with the left and right while in photo mode on the D-pad. Found an old tape. Found a tape recorder. Got one blue spirit stone. Crystal radio and various books lie haphazardly in a broken cupboard. They all show signs of dilapidation and are completely beyond use. Was 2 the one with the crystal radio that you could use with different kinds of rocks? What? Where? Where? So in Maiden of Blackwater, when they're dying, you can touch them and it gives you a special cutscene. Sometimes. What is this item over here? I apparently cannot see. I don't get it. Let's get a couple of these. There's nothing we can lock yet. Man pressing against window. Why'd he do that? What do we got? Last Rugetsu survivor dies. This morning at 10 a.m., the last remaining survivor of the mass disappearance incident on Rugetsu Isle died in the hospital. The irreversible physical and mental trauma she sustained has been identified as probable cause of death. There it goes. Seal on the door in the museum has been broken. But why? Is this a dream logic game? Why would taking the mask from the kid and putting it back in the restaurant open a door in the museum? Camera, please. Where? Damn it. Fuck you. It's not fair. Yeah. Is that the autosave? I think so. Let's run. Go that way. We've got the typo 7. It's going to give it the man at the window. Got him. Grab the newspaper. Head into the restaurant. Yeah, come on. Let's get on with it. Oh, you can just do that here. Okay. Increases damage dealt to ghosts, improves camera charging time, improves film loading time, increases maximum number of sword spirit points, increases spirit points received from taking photos. Don't have any red spirit stones. I think we want to get the power up first, right? Wait, didn't it say something about lenses? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Put in the better film. I wanted to say ammo, but it's not technically ammo, it's film. There it goes. That's not fair. Why is he doing that? Come on. Oh, did it not? It didn't save the healing items that we bought earlier. That's good to know. It's open. There it is. Got type 14 film. Madoka? You been watching The Grudge again? Is your face gonna be on? Where's she at? Come on. Back up. Back it up, Terry. There's an attack. Got her. Uh-oh. I... Summoning, clear phase 1. We're next. The 5 of us who were spirited away. Stop it. There must be something here. I know it. Go back. Chugetsu. Are we Masoka now? Follow me. You're dead, aren't you? Have you forgotten? How did I get here? Resonance. Masaki also. Masaki. Is this a flashback? I'm not controlling this. This is cutscene. This is a camera I brought with me. What's it doing lying on the ground? This is mine too, the book with notes about the camera. I entrust this prototype camera obscura to the descendants of the Aso family as proof of the validity of my research. It was with this camera obscura that I first successfully captured a powerful spiritual force on film. It proved that my theories were correct, and it represents the first step I took on my unprecedented journey. I have yet to put this to the test, but it should also be theoretically possible to capture the forms of the deceased on film. However, the camera obscura has a strong effect on priests, mediums, and others who are able to sense the inconceivable. Hence, I forbid its indiscriminate use. Camera from my house. The one that shows the past. This should help me put together my lost memories. Madoka? Where's Madoka? I can hear a noise coming from somewhere. Got the evade upgrade. Equipment upgrades can be equipped on your camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight, providing various different effects. These upgrades are equipped automatically when you get them. Select camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight from the menu screen, then equipment upgrades to activate or deactivate specific upgrades. Please note that the alarm and evade upgrades are not available for the spirit stone flashlight. Okay, can we stop the thing? 209. Help! Masaki! That's Madoka's voice. It's a nurse call from room 203. Maybe Madoka is in there. Looks like I have to enter a combination. Find the code for the panel. There's an old logbook here. The children have been playing tricks again, opening and closing the door to the second floor ward. I change the door code regularly, but they seem to find out the new code every time I do. Apparently the code game is their new favorite way to play. They write the code on the for the door somewhere and give each other clues about where to find it. I scolded them quite severely about this, and some tears were shed, but the director has told us to be vigilant about the door. The patients might wander the building if that door is left open, so please warn the children about playing with the door. If you see numbers written anywhere, be sure to clean them off. We don't want a repeat of last time. Got a blue spirit stone. Is this the same camera obscura? If I put a enhancement on this one, will it do both of them? Or no? There it is. Hello? Masoka? Looks like a document from the infirmary. New building, second floor status, room 203, Sacred Moon, Tsukumori Madoka. An introverted child, Madoka seems to be being bullied by other children her age. If you come across any children bothering her, please discipline them. Room 204, Shadow Moon, Iori Aiba. Due to the recent deaths of Tomoko Hinuma, patients were moved out of the old building, but Iori locked her door and wouldn't come out. She broke off the doorknob, so staff wishing to enter her room will need to apply force to the door. Room 205, Rainy Moon, Yuriko Sonohara. Shows no reaction to mirrors, so she doesn't appear to have budded. But in conjunction with the worsening of her memory loss, Yuriko's mood and behavior are extremely unstable. She requires careful observation. Room 206, Wizened Moon, Kazuto Amaki. His kleptomania is getting worse, and he does not respond to warnings. Please report any thefts on discovery. He gets angry when the items are taken to be returned to their owners, so please try to take them without him noticing. Room 207, Orchid Moon, Ayako. Intensely aggressive personality. Has a propensity to take pleasure in hurting others, displaying no signs of guilt. Causes problems with her cruel pranks. I myself have had my ear cut by Ayako. Why is my mouth doing this right now? Causes problems with her cruel pranks. I myself have had my ear cut by Ayako. Extreme caution required. Patient in front of door. We share film. Door is locked. Stop moonwalking. I missed him. Damn it. What am I looking for? There it is. It's a child's crayon drawing. Picture of a clock? I think I've seen this somewhere. Where? Where is it? Oh, it's on top of the thing. Okay. Got 3 blue stones. Where would the clock be? There it is. The old-fashioned clock shows the phases of the moon on its face. There are scratch marks near its feet where something has been erased. Feel a strong presence. Something might show up if I take a photo. This camera is supposed to have strange powers. $8395. Try putting the code into the panel. Got 5 red spirit stones. Red spirit stones can be used to increase the power of the lens. Select camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight from the menu screen, then enhancements, and choose the lens you want to upgrade. Oh, we don't have a lens for her yet. Seems kind of weird. To all infirmary staff, a new patient will be admitted to the second floor. Her name is Ayako, and she will be in room 207, Orchid Moon. Ayako will be admitted on the direct introduction of Director Haibara, so we must do everything we can to ensure that her stay is as pleasant as possible. All staff are urged to take the utmost care when dealing with her. Let's go save. Nurse seeking help. Why is it lit up? There it is. Got an herbal medicine. It's still lighting up. The door to the second floor ward corridor has been opened. I'm not your plaything, Misaki. Come on. God, they always have these ghosts in the smallest rooms, don't they? An attack, apparently. How close does she need to be? Why? Is she needs to be inside me? Why is this not counting? Can we touch her? We can't touch her. Okay. Door is unlocked. It's this one. 203. It's over. It's all over now. Is that Madoka's voice? It's locked. Peekaboo. Double fight. Don't like that. Oh, fuck. No, stop that. What is this? Fucking let me go. Let me get some room. The fuck is happening? Did that count? Surprise shot. Stop moonwalking, please. Oh my god, this sucks. Where? Where? Please, let go. Oh, I'm using the wrong time to film anyway. Where? Come at me. Where's your brother? Overkill. That's good. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Show me where. What's going on? Moldy old letter lies in the gap where the door is removed. The fact that you are reading this means that I am no longer in this world. I am the last living member of my family. My mother died giving birth to me, and fate saw to it that both my father and brother met with fatal accidents. The memory of my family and the guilt of being the only one left alive was what kept me going. Now the sickness is taking even those small comforts away from me. My memory is the only place where my family still lives, yet there is nothing I can do to stop this thing from getting inside me and killing them all over again. I can't stand it any longer. I remain alive as the people inside me are killed. The most frightening thing of all is the thought that before long I won't even be aware of what is happening to me. I lose everything, yet I feel nothing. My family faces death after death, yet I feel nothing. That is why I am choosing to leave the world while I have what little memory remains inside me, while I am still me. Something has appeared in the photo. A room with books. A place with a lot of books. That's where we saw... Is there something in here? Woman hanging herself. Something has appeared in the photo. I want to go downstairs and get some healing items. God, the start of that fight sucked. I just could not get away from them and they kept grabbing me. I know, skill issue. Girl standing on stairs. Let's get 2 of those. Do you have any extras? Don't. Do you have any costumes? Classes, flower, camera obscura. I just feel like the camera obscura hat would be distracting, you know? Make sure we double save here. It was on the bottom floor, wasn't it? It's past the museum. Are we going to fight Madoka again? Five spirit stones. Stun lens. I like it. He's inside me. I don't fucking understand what this... fatal frame chance here seems really, really just arbitrary. Where? I don't know what that means. Where is he? Is he dead? Key to Madoka's room. I know where it is. We were just there. Put the Type 0 back on. Put the Type 7. You'll blossom too. Woman standing by the masks. Oh, there's a thing. Come on. Black mask fragment left. It's a rotten mask piece. It's documented about masks. A Kagura festival is held on this island on the day of the lunar eclipse. On that day, they say that all living souls tend towards the underworld, and that the souls of the dead return from there. Since the moon symbolizes a soul here, the eclipse must be thought of as the consumption of the soul. I have read that the Rogetsu Kagura used to be performed using a mask called the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. The document I read was very old and fragmented, but I ascertained from it that this black mask was said to have brought the island a disaster known as the Day of Tranquility. I asked the head of the island about this, but he told me with a fearful look on his face that no such thing has ever existed. It seems the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse is something of a taboo subject here. From what I have discovered, the mask is a dangerous artifact, but still, I wish I could have had the chance to take a look at it with my own eyes. It could have been a great help in my investigation into the spirit world. Anything else? Is it possible to miss that? Will you get soft lock if you just don't realize that's there? Collapsed girl. The girl at the top of the stairs pushed the girl at the bottom of the stairs. I see. I saw that happen before here a long time ago. Let's buy another health pot. What? little closer. Come a little closer. There she is. Overkill. Can someone teach these girls how to run? Come on. There's a diary that looks like it's been here a long time. At nighttime, I know it's time for bed, but I get scared and I can't sleep. I get scared because when it gets dark, I see my face in the window. When I see my face in the window, my face is all wrong. My eyes are wobbly, my nose is bendy, my mouth is twisty. Inside, my head gets all twisty too. I want to forget about Ayako and all the other bad things, but instead the good parts go away. So I hope tonight I can sleep well. Ayako pushed her down the stairs, didn't she? There's an old letter here. My darling Madoka, how are you? Did you choose a name for your new pet canary? He's going to be a lovely little friend for you. I'm sorry I can't visit you more often, even when I'm not there, Madoka. You know I'm always thinking of you. I'll bring you some crayons next time I visit, okay? I know how much you enjoy drawing, so I'm sure you'll like them. The doctors say that doing the things you like to do is good for you. It helps you fight your sickness and get better, so make sure you draw lots of pictures. I know it's scary when you can't remember things you want to remember, but don't forget, Madoka, you're a Sukamori. You know that the Suki in our name means moon, don't you? That means the moon protects us and keeps us safe. So don't worry, Madoka. Do what Dr. Haibara says. Behave yourself and be a good girl. I'll visit you again very soon. Mommy. Madoka sitting on the bed. Some more spirit stones. One item to report today. As before, the issue is with Ayako in room 207. At around 3 p.m., I heard Madoka crying, so I rushed to her room to check on her. When I got there, I found that her pet canary's head had been snipped off with a pair of scissors. Ayako was standing there with a pair of blood-stained scissors in her hand, so there is no question that she was responsible for killing the bird. I told her off as usual, but she just laughed at me. I got no sense that she had any appreciation that what she did was wrong. It's one thing to say that she can't tell right from wrong, but Ayako's behavior is just too much. I worry about her negative influence on Madoka and the other children, but in accordance with the director's wishes, we are unable to take any effective measures against Ayako's transgressions. Girl peeping at Masaki. Got the measure upgrade. Pictures hang on the length of the wall. They look like crayon drawings done by a small child. Battered old desks, strewn with pictures and books. They look like children's books, but they've become tattered and illegible. Oh. I see. What was that? Do you not, like, understand what is happening here? Look at that one. 4 little girls, the darkness, and day of tranquility. Nurse being called by Ayako. Stop it, please. Girl pulling nurse. How is she doing that? Chucky ass little girl. There it is. Got the alarm upgrade. I think I want that. How do I put that on? Indicates timing for fatal frame shots when equipped. All these are equipped. Okay. Lens enthusiast, Masaki. Upgrade a camera obscura lens for the first time with Masaki. Don't like that. Oh, hi. Are you Ayako? Who?
誰なの？
Who are you? Have you forgotten? I'm here for you. As long as I'm here, you'll be okay. Let's be together forever and ever. My precious. Don't worry. Resonance, clear phase 2. Flashbang. It's Ruka. She's gone to the island. The island. I know it's a lot to ask, but please, Ruka, please bring her back safely. Haibara? The doctor? We don't have a camera. This is my notepad. What's it doing lying here? Choshiro's notebook. Missing girls found alive. The 5 girls who went missing 2 weeks ago were found alive at around 11 p.m. last night. Names of the girls are as follows. All are 7 years old. Masaki Aso, Tomoe Nanamura, Marie Shinamaya, Madoka Tsukimori, Ruka Yamatsuki. Ruka and Madoka both have Suki in their names. The girls vanished during the accident-stricken Rogetsu Kagura, leading some to say they were spirited away. They were found in a cavern beneath Haibara Infirmary by Senior Officer Choshiro Kirishima of Amanura Police Department, Criminals Affairs Division, who confirmed their identities. The police are focusing their investigation inquiries on the staff of the Haibara Infirmary. Shows information on the characters and events in the story. This is filled in as you progress through the game. It's the tape recorder I use in my investigations. There's a tape about the incident inside. Lost Day, Choshiro Kirishima. I thought it was over. When I found Ruka and the others in the cavern under this infirmary, I thought it was all over. But of the 5 girls I saved, 2 are dead. This isn't over yet. Notebook, Gura kidnapping summary is added. Can I play these tapes? It's been 2 months since the arrest warrant for Yo Haibara was issued. 2 months of searching, yet his whereabouts remain unknown. Now, my only leads are Rugetsu Isle and the festival. I'm staking my investigation on this Rugetsu Kagura. The locals say it's very important to anyone who's born here on the island. Unfortunately, no one I've spoken to has seen Haibara. And of course, the pin pushers at the department won't provide evidence. I'm out here while they investigate from the comfort of their desk in Tokyo. But he is here. Haibara is somewhere on this island. I can feel it. I don't need any evidence. My instincts are all I need to go on, and I'm feeling this one in my gut. No matter how rotten a person is, they need something. If this island ever meant anything to him, Haibara will be here. Recording started. How do you feel? I don't know. At night, I suddenly find myself walking the corridors. I seek out the moon, and when I can have its light in my vision, it makes me feel comforted. How long has this been happening? Since the last Kagura. That feeling you get while the Kagura is taking place. I can still feel it. What do you mean? Like I'm melting. Disappearing into nothing. There is something I was supposed to remember. Yes. Something I forgot. Something I just can't recall. I see. Here, take some of this medicine. There's nothing to worry about. I'll make sure you get better. That music, what is it? When I hear that music. No, not again. Stop. Stop it. I understand. We're going to have to give you special treatment. Director. Take her away. Hi. Yes, Director. Recording of an interview. Yeah. Yo Haibara. So we don't have a camera. How do we fight him? Take this with you, Choshiro. The islanders. They may have blossomed already. I just hope you won't have to use it again. Sayaka. Spirit Stone Flashlight. Spirit Stone Flashlight uses Spirit Stone to store moonlight and emit the light and blast. You can use it to attack ghosts. Press Y to ready the Spirit Stone Flashlight. While readied, press right trigger and then release it to emit a blast of moonlight. The longer you hold right trigger, the larger the blast radius will be. Oh, hi. Oh. I see. Three ghosts, one shot. Attack 3 wraiths at the same time. It feels like time slows down when you're in this mode. But I'm not sure if that's just because this is like the tutorial or whatever. You're the last one. Nope. Is a Rorschach shot when their face go all... Come on. Come on. Give me the thing. There it goes. Is a Rorschach shot when their face goes all screwy? Sayaka said they might have already blossomed. What the hell happened to the people on this island? Does it have anything to do with Hybara? Does it have anything to do with Hybara being here? Something is lying where the ghost disappeared. Got the camera lens. Equipping camera lenses onto Chishiro will enable him to take photos. You should move it before fighting race. Got the switch upgrade. Oh, he doesn't need red spirit stones. We still have 14 blue spirit stones. Five more. Can I switch that out? Yeah. Okay. Got herbal medicine. It's an infirmary note to infirmary employees. Please take extra care concerning nighttime wanderings of Moonlight Syndrome patients. When in charge of night watch, check the phase of the moon. On nights when the moon is full, ensure all locks and security procedures are in place. On nights when the moon is obscured, increase patrol frequency. This is the lift I used back then, to go down to the hidden cavern, where I found Ruka and the others. If Hybara is still hiding on the island. Are you sick too? How do I get into that room? It's locked. He kind of runs normal. Not really, though. Keep the feet off the stairs so nobody can see the feet not going on the stairs. One blue spirit stone. Just totally expecting it to be locked. Yeah, you want to open the store, but what if you can't? What if we made you go do things before you could open the door? Wouldn't that be fun? Doing things. Another blue spirit stone. Doll's curse has been lifted. Fuck is that? Hozuki dolls. Something is lying next to the doll. These dolls in red kimono are called Hozuki dolls and are a tradition of Rugetsu Island. Their origin is not known for certain, but they are said by some to have originated as dolls made by parents in memory of their deceased children. On some islands in the area, the dolls are said to be unlucky, but here on Rugetsu Isle, they are placed in various different locations in order to ward off evil spirits. Have I missed some of those? Is that the first one? In recognition of my fruitful research into the workings of the cranial nervous system, I've been assigned to work as an assistant to Dr. Shigeto Haibara at the Haibara Infirmary on Rugetsu Isle. Dr. Haibara is leading researcher of Moonlight Syndrome, a condition peculiar to the Rugetsu Islands. The document I've read described Moonlight Syndrome as a composite mental disorder with curious symptoms such as sleepwalking and memory loss. Despite ongoing research about the cause of the syndrome and the reason for its confinement to the Rugetsu Island remain unknown, Dr. Haibara is currently working to discover the truth about the condition. He has taken a unique approach to treating Moonlight Syndrome, incorporating the folklore of the islands. Treatments such as musical therapy using the traditional Rugetsu Isle moon sounds are unheard of in conventional psychiatry. I think Dr. Haibara's ideas are leading the profession in an exciting new direction. His research may not only cure Moonlight Syndrome, but also help to unlock the mysteries surrounding the island that memory has on the mind. It's fascinating. I have no doubt that working with Dr. Haibara will be a chance to gain valuable experience that simply can't be found on the mainland. Reminds me of my Nano from a couple years ago. Found a medical file. Asagi Hizuki. Reported symptoms include fear of mirrors and memory loss, pointing to prototypical Moonlight Syndrome diagnosis. Symptoms progressing at a moderate rate. Scheduled for a surgical procedure next week under orders from Director Haibara. Procedure was previously performed on 2 Moonlight Syndrome patients with more severe symptoms, producing no positive result. It is hoped that performing this procedure on a patient with relatively mild symptoms will lead to development of treatment for Moonlight Syndrome. Therefore, all involved are to take detailed notes and make appropriate reports afterwards. Note, the above is confidential. Do not disclose to patients or others. We got some HIPAA going on here. Somebody in the chair? I don't like the surgery. Long-haired girl. I don't understand why flipping the flashlight around lets him take pictures. Found a diary. Diary with pictures. They did surgery on me the other day. The other people who got the surgery didn't get better, so I said I didn't want to get the surgery. But the doctor told me it's okay. Since the surgery, it's all red inside my head, and I don't like it. My hair fell out, too. They made me cry, but when I cried, there was blood in it. But Mama and the doctor say it's okay. My head is red and feels like it's melting. It hurts. I don't like it. I hope the pain melts away soon. The treatment. The treatment. Assistant wandering the corridor. What is the moon in the lower left-hand corner? Is that the energy? What was the... Is that a doll? That is a doll. Doll's curse has been lifted. What was snap mode? I thought that snap mode was like left bumper. Nope. Open snap mode for the first time. How to enjoy snap mode. Here you can freely position and manipulate creatures and ghosts in order to take the perfect picture. In camera operation mode, you can adjust the lens and frame, whereas in character operation mode, you can reposition characters, etc. Once everything is in place, remove the menu display and get snapping. Get that picture. Switch UI display. There it is. That's a great picture. All right. Assistant and smoking area. Why is the smoking area inside? Show me. Found a small key wrapped in paper on top of the ashtray. The key is labeled Operation Prep Room. It's a map of the infirmary. Excuse me? Looks like it's on the first floor. Gonna get attacked in here. Where? Shoshiro's isn't as satisfying as the girls, because with the girls I'm waiting for the ghost to attack me so I can get the fatal frame. With him they just kind of like slow down and he gets the shot off. Man standing by the window. Hi? Hi? You looking at something? Well, bye, I guess. Is there anything else I can do up here? I'm guessing all the doors are going to be locked, but let's go try them. Yeah. Stop moonwalking. Stop moonwalking. Classics, survival horror. Let's go down the stairs. Keep the camera above the feet. All right, which way are we going? To the right here. Assistant heading to the OR. The island hasn't changed a bit. Still the same as before. It's all the same, all the same. Everything keeps repeating. Over and over. Every 10 years? I think we've got to do the sunglasses for him at some point, right? Blossomed. Okay. So the Rorschach is once they're blossomed? Interesting. Use the key. Where is it? There it is. Five blue spirit stones. Herbal medicine. I see you. Bell's curse has been lifted. Come on. Five red spirit stones. Oh, can I open this? No. Something in the locker. It's clipping from a magazine. Article, Rogetsu disappearances. We delve into the darkness behind the mysterious Rogetsu disappearances. 6 months have passed since the mass disappearances on Rogetsu Isle. With the investigation stalled, the incident is on the verge of being forgotten, but we have uncovered a sinister history that could be the key to solving the mystery. The bizarre illness, Moonlight Syndrome. We first focused our investigation on Moonlight Syndrome, a condition unique to the Rogetsu Islands. According to the medical expert we contacted, it is a type of amnesia with unusual additional symptoms, such as sleepwalking, and sufferers acting as though possessed by some force. The disaster of Rogetsu legend returns. Folklorists familiar with the history of the islands say that the sickness has long been feared as a plague, so its reach clearly extends beyond the present-day incident into the island's murky past. Legend also tells of a strange incident in which over half of the inhabitants of Rogetsu Isle vanished. Moonlight Syndrome en masse. What if the Rogetsu disappearances were caused by an endemic outbreak of Moonlight Syndrome? The island is surrounded by a vast ocean. One doesn't like to linger too long on the fate of those wandering outside, blissfully unaware of their surroundings. Tourism efforts cursed the island. Some islanders were opposed to turning the Rogetsu Kagura, a ceremony that was supposed to appease the souls of the dead, into a tourist attraction. Could the real root of the bizarre case be the shallowness of those who tried to turn a sacred ceremony into a commercial spectacle? Death of the last witness. Our only remaining lead was the last living witness to the incident, a young girl. Sadly, she died in the hospital several days ago. Reports say she used her final breath to cry out for her mother. What did this poor girl see on that fateful day? The answer is known only to now abandoned Rogetsu Isle. Alright, is that everything? Does it... Where? Doctor's performing operation. Does it let you, chapter select after you finish the game, or do you have to play through the whole new game? I think that I missed some stuff in the office, and I want to go back and get it. Can you show me the items, please? There we go. Another spirit stone. Large object shrouded in cloth. Where is it? Is it a doll? What's going on? I see. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Where is she? Something is lying where the ghost disappeared. I told the doctor I don't like it. It hurts. Tomorrow, more surgery. It's making me bad. The surgery. More surgery. Tomorrow, more surgery. I don't like the surgery. Hurts. Hurts. The surgery. Hurts me. Ow, 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 hurts. Hurts. Hurts me. Hurts me. Die. Hurts. Dying. Hurts. Die, hurts. Die, hurts. Die, hurts. Die hurting. Post-mortem examination report has been left lying on the surgical table. Asagi Hazuki. Circumstances of death. Condition deteriorated severely after second surgical procedure. Patient was tranquilized, but suddenly became deranged during the night. Doctor provided immediate emergency treatment to no effect. Patient died soon after. Cause of death unknown. Possible death due to weakness brought on by sudden worsening of Moonlight Syndrome symptoms. Treatment. The treatment. Unused medicine. Where are we going? Ah, I see. Assistant in front of desk. There's a flyer posted up here. Once every 10 years in the month of September, a very important ceremony takes place on Rogetsu Island. Rogetsu Isle. This is the Rogetsu Kagura. The Rogetsu Kagura is a representation of a means of direct communication between the living and the dead. Its origins are uncertain, but the people of Rogetsu Isle have carried it down through the ages as a way to honor the deceased. A maiden called the Vessel dances herself into a trance to the accompaniment of music played by 5 girls called organs. Dance continues well into the night. Still don't like that. Not only the Vessel and the organs wear masks during the Kagura, all those present as observers wear masks and hold candles while watching the ceremony. As the island's most important festival, the Kagura calls those born on Rogetsu Isle home every 10 years. They are said to make the journey no matter how far away they live. Once accessible only to such natives, the Kagura was open to visitors 30 years ago and is now the central tourist attraction of the island. So Haibara came back to the island for the festival. The Kagura was extremely important to the people here. Come to think of it, today would be the day of the festival. If there were anyone left on the island, that is. Now it's just a bunch of ghosts. There's a notebook on the desk. I've been observing cases of Moonlight Syndrome at Haibara Infirmary. I almost said Moonlight Sonata, because the word shape just looked like Moonlight Sonata to me. Moonlight Syndrome. The moment I first laid eyes on one of the patients, a ghastly thrill traveled up and down my spine. This syndrome is unlike anything I've ever seen before, and in this line of work I've seen more than my fair share of unusual and disturbing things. Moonlight Syndrome presents symptoms of memory fragmentation, along with deterioration of sense of self, resulting in the destruction of the sufferer's personality. In advanced stages, it leads to total amnesia and unresponsiveness, and is ultimately fatal, but apparently most patients choose to end their own life before the symptoms can progress to the final, awful stages. Watching as these poor bastards have their memories taken away from them, as they break down and are consumed little by little, it's so horrible, one trembles at the sight. I wouldn't wish Moonlight Syndrome on my worst enemy. No one should have to feel themselves slip away into the darkness. Seeing it for myself, I have a renewed sense of urgency regarding my work here. Dr. Haibara is treating Moonlight Syndrome as a special kind of local endemic disease, but he hasn't yet been able to grasp the nature of the condition or develop a reliable method of treatment or cure. His focus is on medication combined with surgical procedures and folk medicine as a means to combat this condition. I'll learn more about the different kinds of treatment tomorrow. I just hope one of them can be developed into a cure, and we can finally wake these people from their nightmare. Found a key beside the notebook. So that's the key to the office I was trying to get into earlier. Okay. Five more spirit stones. Fair. Anything else in here? A doll? An item? Boss fight? Something is lying where the ghost disappeared. I am associated with Hybara Infirmary, and I want to make the truth known about the recent disappearance of those girls. As I was walking in the infirmary grounds, I heard the sounds of children's voices coming from the well. At first I thought I was hearing things, but the voices became more and more distinct. They weren't just crying as normal children do when they fall or lose sight of their parents in a crowded place. It was an altogether more hollow, terrible sound. It's them, the girls who vanished, I'm sure of it. I can't keep quiet about this anymore. If you don't act now, it will be too late. Those girls are being consumed, even as I write this. I beg you, conduct a search of Hybara Infirmary as soon as possible. What is it with the doubles where they're just like, yeah, we're going to attack him from two different sides? Where? Where? All right. I'm not, I don't really understand the skill expression for Chishiro. Like with the others, you're trying to get a fatal frame, you're trying to wait for a shutter chance. Like there's skill involved. Haibara. Damn. Got to find another way down there. Have you read the letter I sent? I heard them. Those voices from the well. Those little girls. They must be somewhere underneath the infirmary. There's nothing more I can do. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Just kill. How do I replenish my moonlight? Do I just go outside or what? Guess not. I don't really need anything. Guess we can just save there. Do I just have to not be like focusing and it'll come back on its own? Use the key. There it is. Found a tape of an interview recording, found a document. In mild cases of moonlight syndrome, patients start to lose fragments of their memories and tend to sleepwalk. Neither of these symptoms is especially uncommon and may even occur together, but it is the effect of the phase of the moon on moonlight syndrome patients that makes it very different from such other conditions. Patients stabilize when the moon waxes in his soul, but tend to seek out the moonlight and wander at night. When the moon wanes, they become frightened and unstable. Hence, the condition we now call moonlight syndrome was originally known as moonlust or night walking, names still used in superstitious context. In severe cases, patients lose almost all of their memories and are attracted to windows and rooftops, giving the appearance of being led by the moonlight. They bathe happily in it, as if having lost their selves, or having their lost selves return to them, albeit for a fleeting, unsustained moment. Patients who lose their memories will start looking toward the moon without fail. Symptoms like this may occur in individual psychiatric cases, but it is difficult to satisfactorily explain their simultaneous emergence in multiple patients. The condition is unique to the Rigetsu Islands, so it may have some connection with the climate or beliefs of these islands. Yeah, I'll bet it's the climate. Alright, it doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Nurse placing wooden card. Ball's curse has been lifted. Are these only in his sections? Shelves full of medicine must have been dispensed to patients. Got sacred water. That's good. Found a small panel decorated with a waning moon. There's still something else in here too. There. Herbal medicine. Assistant hiding something. Days pass and our efforts to treat Moonlight Syndrome continue. Dr. Haibara's treatment methods have shown some positive results, but they're starting to lose what basis they had in medical science, are increasingly muddled with superstition and folklore. He's putting more and more emphasis on his own ideas and legends of the island. Frankly, I doubt the efficacy of such methods. I've never seen such treatments applied to a neurological condition. In particular, the macabre apparatuses he uses are unlike anything I've ever seen used at any other hospital. What I find more disturbing, though, is the bizarre terminology used in this hospital. These are not standard medical terms. For instance, intermediate stage Moonlight Syndrome patients present symptoms where they fear their own reflection in mirrors or water. In the folklore of Rigetsu Isle, the phenomenon is referred to as budding. The patients may be seeing their own faces reflected as something entirely different. Whatever the nature of the symptom, I wish they would call it a hallucination or a phobia, rather than use proper medical term. This superstitious budding word is used by the infirmary staff on a daily basis. Apparently, patients who see a budded face, visible only to themselves, also bud. Then there's blossoming. I don't know the specifics of the symptoms, but I have seen the color drain from people's faces at the mere mention of the word. From the sound of it, I doubt it has anything to do with botany. They say that those who see the faces of people with severe cases of Moonlight Syndrome resonate with them and become afflicted with the syndrome themselves. Is this budding? Whatever the name for it, how is it even possible for a neurological condition to be transmitted? Before coming here, I wouldn't have even entertained such a possibility, but Moonlight Syndrome may somehow be contagious. On top of all this, I've been asked to make preparations for a rite to be held tomorrow. What kind of procedure it is, I don't know. How did it come to this? This whole affair has left me sick at heart. The file we talked about, just leave it on the desk. The light for the director's office is lit. Is someone in there? Nope. Move! Oh my god. Where's he at? What the fuck? consumables. An engraved box. It's being held closed by some sort of mechanism. It's engraved with a waxing moon and a waning moon pattern with 2 slots visible. Can I combine items? Doesn't look like it. Got 3 blue spirit stones. Oh. Doll's curse has been lifted. So you don't get a warning for the dolls. Where? There it is. I let go. Why did it do that? Ghost hands may appear when you try to pick up an item. Be careful, as they will lose the item if they manage to grab your arm. You can avoid by releasing B to pull back your hand before they grab you. And I released it, but I still got grabbed. Dr. Hibara passing by. So he just walked into a cabinet? So there's a switch or something. There's a notebook here. It seems to be Director Hibara's. I come from an esteemed lineage of head ceremonial priests bearing the honored name of Hibara. I am also the medicine man of the island, and as such have come face to face with the condition known in the modern vernacular as Moonlight Syndrome. In establishing an institution to research and treat Moonlight Syndrome, I have exploited the benefits of medical science, while still upholding the teachings of my ancestors. I believe it is my mission to research this baffling syndrome, using a fusion of modern science and ancient tradition. Once the people of Regetsu Island used their own means, befitting of their time, to delve into the nature of mind and soul. The masks of the Kagura were one such means. By wearing the mask and hearing the music, the vessel loses herself. The organs masks allowed them to keep their beat steady. The wearing of masks stimulates various different parts of the human brain. This is a fascinating phenomenon that science alone cannot explain. Masks truly are a powerful method to explore the potential of the brain. They open the door for us to explore new territories. And so came to be the ancient, no, the true form of the Rugetsu Kagura, the right of descent. This right provides us with a means to dive into the abyss of the mind. However, the right of descent has been forbidden ever since it brought disaster to Rugetsu Isle. Legends that tell of this disaster are terrifying, but in order to conquer Moonlight Syndrome, we must be brave enough to step over taboo boundaries. The moon eclipses but once every 10 years. We cannot let this chance escape us. Time is a commodity we sadly lack. There's an intercom displaying a series of numbers on the desk. Can I get it? Will it flash if I do this? Yes, it will. Okay. Some spirit stones. Anything else? You got to figure out how to open the bookcase. Medical cabinet. Gotta find another way down there. Assistant behind fence. Can I get that through the fence? Yes. Waxing moon. Memo with code 438951. Serial number and some kind of riddle are written on it. Twice 7 days makes the new moon full. +1 is the key to the square as well. $14. Two, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 276. Is this supposed to rhyme? I don't think I get it. Let's try 276. Intercom panel displays some numbers. Sound like something moved behind the bookcase. What was the +1 about? That doesn't make any sense. Noise came from over here. Shouldn't it be -1? Twice 7 days -1? What's back here? Why was it like a Sudoku puzzle? I saw that. Can I afford an upgrade? I can't. Oh. Why is his different? Upgrade the Spirit Stone flashlight for the first time. Of all the methods of treating Moonlight Syndrome that we have tried to date, the most promising appears to be surgery. Specifically, the treatment involves stimulation of the brain by direct or indirect means. Progress was very slow and difficult at first, with much experimentation, but results started to appear, and now it seems the day cannot be far when we find a comprehensive treatment method. However, there was recently a case in which surgery seemed successful at first, but unfortunately ended in tragedy. The patient initially appeared to recover from Moonlight Syndrome, but rapidly deteriorated with total amnesia and voidness, followed by death. And the corpse's face immediately warped and was of course harvested immediately. Was this warping the beginning of blossoming? Research into treatment through surgical procedures continues, but blossoming must be prevented at all cost. We must not bring about another disaster like the one spoke of in our legends. We cannot have another day of tranquility on the island. Day of tranquility sounds really nice though. Can I have a day of tranquility? Passageway is completely blocked. What is over here? It's the lift. So it connects to this place. This is where I found them all those years ago. Ruka isn't here, neither is Haibara. Where are they? Lost Day, clear phase 3. Yes, please. Actually, summary. If no one remembers something, does that mean it never happened? Ruka Minazuki, another one of the girls who disappeared 10 years previously, comes to Ugetsu Isle after Misaki and Madoka. Ruka grew up on the island, but after the incident, she and her mother left. Ruka has her own reasons for coming here. Ruka wants to piece together her lost memories. Why doesn't she remember where she was born? Or what her father looked like? What was done to her and the other girls? What happened on the island the day they were taken? While exploring Ugetsu Hall in search of the key to her memories, Ruka encounters the ghost of Madoka in the next room to the Aso Museum. She then looks to the mirror and is greeted with a vision of her own face, warped and distorted. Actually, can I wonder if I can just Alt F4 here. All right. So that was part 1 of Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. We played through the first 3 chapters and the prelude. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying Misaki and Ruka's playthroughs better than Choshiro's. Like I said, the skill expression for Chishiro, I really want to know, like, what's supposed to be unique or interesting. Like, how am I supposed to, like, play Chishiro better? Or if it's just like that. So yeah, I really find, Ruka and, Misaki's, play style, I find that super satisfying. Waiting for the Fatal Frame, getting that perfect Fatal Frame shot with the alarm add-on, getting that shutter chance. It's super satisfying when you pull it off. It's kind of like in Dark Souls when you get the perfect parry, or in Sekiro when you get the perfect parry. It feels really good to do that. As for the story, I think that it's really interesting, having the multiple characters and the things that they can't remember, the mystery of what happened on the island. I think that it's really cool so far. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it too. I will be back in the next video with the next 3 chapters. It looks like each chapter is about an hour. So I'll probably do the next 3 chapters, and then we will go from there. So thank you all for watching. I love you. I will see you in the next video. Good night.